Departing Balukpong also made us aware that these would be the last stretch of flat roads. Soon enough, gravel and slush became our new friends besides the countless BRO road workers. Standing and riding the entire day became a serious business, and taming the 485-pound motorcycle was not to be taken lightly anymore. Road widening was in full swing and was a common sighting. 7 days into the trip, we were finally embracing and thoroughly enjoying what we set out for: off-road riding. We knew that Arunachal had loads to offer, but the off-road adventure of this scale was a mega bonus. Months leading up to the trip, Ramana and I had spent several Sunday mornings trail riding, and it was paying off as it had taught us a great deal in handling our machines and how to tame them for these specific terrains. We would often find ourselves in unimaginable situations, sometimes cornered by an SUV and sometimes by a truck. Squeezing through the tight spaces was always a challenge, considering the road presence motorcycles command. Asphalted roads would often make a guest appearance, and just when we would get comfortable and sit down, our dear friend would warmly welcome us by throwing a pothole here and a slushy patch there. Push, push, push.
So how was it, man? Did you enjoy it? Did you have fun? Yeah? How did the bike do? Yeah? This is it, right, for you? You just wish it had a 19-inch front wheel, you'd probably be sorted.
But I'm not.
Oh, look at that, look at that.
This is how beautiful the bike looks. The way it's supposed to look, rather.
Attacking the trail was fun, and we were truly indulging in it. The verses were soaking it all in and was delivering a truly terrific ride experience. The views were spectacular and blessed us with some postcard perfect pictures. As we resumed the ride and moved ahead, we encountered a landslide that was taking the road by the inch. The fear of getting stuck wanted me to clear the landslide ASAP and was making me impatient.
Ramana, clear, clear! Hold on! Let the car come first! Let the car come! Get off first! Right! Get to the left!
Eventually, we did make it through, but of course, with some stones still falling by. Our plan was to reach Seppa, and until now, we lived exactly what we hoped for. The lack of roads paved way for core adventure and was complemented by stunning landscapes, no matter which way we looked. With a day full of adventure and memories, we had finally reached Seppa, and at the outskirts, we met a kid who was kind enough in dropping us to the circuit house. We checked into the Seppa circuit house and met the caretaker Talib Lage. He belonged to the Nisi tribe and his tribal headgear fascinated us. He was kind enough to let us try it, and this headgear is called as the podom. It comprises of a hornbill beak, hair drawn from a bear, and hair from a monkey's tail. The needle at the front is from a porcupine. All this is handcrafted and coupled in a bamboo mat. Talib later took us to the Dooda local market where we saw an array of items up for consumption.
Yeah.
We then visited a local fair, commonly known as Mela, and it brought back memories of the childhood. At the circuit house, we also met Anand, a government employee and an avid traveler. We three decided to ride together till Dikrong, where we split to Ziro Valley. The scenery en route was nothing less than spectacular and tempted us to stop frequently for capturing some pictures. The beautiful lady in red, carrying her baby at the back, reminded me of the Doordarshan TV series Oshin, and she served us a local delicacy comprising of powdered rice and I guess jaggery. It costed us $10 but was totally worth it. After relishing the local delicacy, we resumed our ride to Ziro, and little did we know that some of the upcoming roads would set a bar for the most outrageous and adventurous roads we would have ever traveled. At one point of time, it even made us rethink should we even continue or cancel visiting Ziro Valley. For what it would be worth, we decided to move on and eventually made it to Ziro.
ऐसा है तो तोरा हिला
Planning to do because fuel got over in Seppa town.
Okay.
there was some commotion.
Okay.
They finished the fuel.
Okay.
Okay, so both IOC BP was not open.
Uh-huh.
IOC तो fuel got over.
Okay.
This gentleman here is the caretaker of the circuit house. So we met him. He said that he just went there to check for fuel. It was not available. So we were just going to go there to fill fuel. Lucky. Then he said this is the only place we can get the fuel from. Shops like this selling fuel. What we're going to do is we're going to fill it up in this filter and see and hope that the fuel is not adulterated, which most likely will not be because you know people here are genuine and honest.
All right.
And it seems to be pure fuel
How do you get to know if there is water in it?
because it will separate. The fuel alone will go in to the tank and the water will get separated over here. Or kerosene or whatever it is. Hopefully it works as advertised.
Yeah.
It's the first time we're doing it.
Look at that kid out there.
And then we got to go back home and wash the filter and dry it up.